Yeah, so we're with John in Liverpool. John is sourcing properties, got a lot of experience in Liverpool area. Maybe, John, tell us first of all a little bit about this area and why is it good to invest in Liverpool?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is the L4 area. It's quite near to the Liverpool and Everton football stadiums. It's a very good area in terms of rental yield. The nice, well-kept houses. It's a decent area, great rental demand, and it's very close to the city centre. So
okay, that's good. Yeah,
it's probably about a 7 or 8 minute drive to the city centre from this area, without the traffic. So it's a pretty useful area to have property. Yeah.
Good, great. We've actually already had a look through this house, but so John, tell us. This is the house that you found for an investor, and almost finished the renovation.
Sure.
Tell us a bit about its history, what it was when you found it. Clearly we can see that it came from an agent, which is fine. We're often finding properties with agents. Yeah, so tell us a bit about what this was at the beginning.
So this was an on-market property with, as you can see, Entwistle Green estate agents. It's quite a run-down property. It was a 3-bedroom property, which needed a bit of work. We got the property pretty cheap, and we've converted it to a 4-bedroom mini HMO. Obviously refurbished the interior of the property to a high standard. And it's been passed over to a social housing provider.
Yeah, tell us why you were thinking of why social housing provider, because in reality you made it into a 4-bed, what we might call like a mini HMO.
Yep.
So you basically have the option of the HMO as a standard buy-to-let for a large family,
yep,
or the social housing. So what made you choose, or what were the factors in the choice?
Well, I think it was just with the social housing providers. I think it's useful to have the property with them because they handle any maintenance to the property. They handle the letting side of it. It's a guaranteed rent for 5 or 7 years.
Yes.
So it's quite useful for people to know that they're guaranteed.
Yeah.
Income.
Tell us a bit about the figures then. What sort of rent might this get as a standard buy-to-let, and what rent likely to achieve through the social housing provider?
Okay, so the as a standard buy-to-let in this area, you're probably looking at about 800 to 850 per month.
Yep.
In good condition. With the social housing provider, you will receive roughly the same, but that is guaranteed. You've got no voids, obviously.
Yep.
Your maintenance is covered, but generally the rent is roughly the same, maybe a little bit higher. Sorry,
John is a busy man.
Sorry, with apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's definite.
That's interesting. Yeah, because if it's like 8 or 850 with the agent, there's the agent's fees as well, which is. Are we talking about 8 or 10% around here? What sort of?
10%.
Yeah.
Charge 12.
Yeah.
But 10%
is that 10% with or without VAT? Or
that's without VAT. So VAT.
Yeah. So often it's ending up being typical 12%. So let's have a look around the house and let's say a few things. So obviously this was done up to HMO standard, which means compliance. All the bedrooms have fire doors. So here we're on the ground floor, and from what I understand, what John was saying, this used to be one large living room.
This was the rear dining area, living room. This was open plan, so this wall was being obviously we put a stud wall in here. To make it 2 separate rooms. And so all fully decorated.
Yeah, so now we've got basically the living room, and at the front, so this does have the fire door fully fitted. We have a bedroom. So let's go through and have a look at the kitchen. So new kitchen. Maybe you can tell us a bit about the figures, if you can remember the purchase price, cost for the renovation, And
Yeah.
what sort of end value are we looking to
Sure.
get?
Off the top of my head, from memory, roughly 79 was the price that we paid for the property.
Right.
The refurbs come in between 20 and 25.
Yep.
And the end value would be around the 120 to 125 level
Yep.
for the refinance. So yeah, pretty decent.
Yeah. So we're talking about probably 15,000 left in on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we've got the kitchen. We won't go outside because it's cold. It's actually cold inside as well because you don't have the heating on. We've got like a little backyard, low maintenance, and we do have. We're not going to go down here, but we've got a basement. So this basement, there's quite a bit of space there for storage. Originally, it would be for storing the coal, I guess, John. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to see if we get the light on. Yep. Upstairs. So I understand, John, there's a bit of reconfiguration in here.
Yeah.
That in this room, I think you're telling me that. So this room, looking out on the street.
This was the bathroom originally.
Yeah.
So we've moved the bathroom from here. Made the bathroom was actually from this wall that way.
Yeah.
So we've reconfigured. We've made this room bigger, so it's big enough for an HMO potentially. And moved the bathroom further that way.
Great, we'll have a look at that. Yeah, yeah. What's important is all the all the room sizes are HMO rooms, and I'm going to show something